Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. It's weather in 5 days in 5 minutes, and I thought we'd just spend a short moment to review the final totals from our snowstorm. And this is pretty impressive here. This was a record setter for parts of upstate New York and into southern Vermont and northwestern Massachusetts, a large area of 18 to pockets of 24 inches. The yellow areas are 8 inches or higher, and you start to get into the browns. It's a fairly extensive 1 foot plus snowstorm. Boston getting 4, New York City getting just under 2 measured at Central Park. You can see the southern edge of the snow went down to about Route 195. Long Island picked up 2 to even a few pockets of 3-inch snows. And also, let's not forget that the snow extended southward down through the mountains of Pennsylvania and through the Appalachians and down even into areas into Tennessee, where some places picked up 2, 3, and 4 inches. So it was a fairly powerful producer for this time of year. And we also saw some big snows back out across the northern Great Lakes and through the Dakotas and extending back out into the Rockies. So a very, very impressive storm indeed. Now let's move forward because we've got some quiet weather. Usually after major storms, the atmosphere calms down. We actually have a rather strong upper trough that is moving through here today, but just because something is strong aloft doesn't necessarily mean it translates down at the surface. And the problem here is the fact that the storm system from Sunday and Monday has basically robbed the atmosphere of anything for this upper air trough to work on. So it's just going to move along. We have these little waves of clouds and also the occasional sprinkles or even snow showers that have popped up from overnight in a couple of places across southern Pennsylvania and down into Maryland and northwestern Virginia, and also in and around parts of southeast PA into New Jersey. Doesn't really amount to very much. Other than that, we'll see temperatures bounce up a little bit today as we await the arrival of the next cold front. And there it is, moving through the northern lakes. There's a little weak low that's out offshore. That wave will strengthen a bit as it runs to the east-northeast, but it has no consequence on our weather whatsoever. Radars today are fairly quiet. The nature of the precip in the east is on the light side, if it even reaches the ground at all. The rest of the east coast up and down is also quiet all the way down to Florida. We've got some pretty hefty rains coming into California and into the southwest, and this particular weather system will be moving straight eastward and having no impact on our weather here. So going forward, just want to, I'm going to start doing this every day. We'll take a look at the Weather Service's snow forecast, and this goes out until 7 a.m. on Saturday. And there is going to be a little bit of lake effect action that's going to get underway in parts of the Northeast in upstate New York and in northwestern Pennsylvania. But generally, it's on the order of about 1 to 2 inches, although you do see the heavier pockets that show up in southwest New York, northwest PA up near Erie, and on the east shores of Lake Ontario, a little bubble there of 4 to 8 inches. And other than that, a little bit of activity up in the northern lakes, up through northern Michigan and into northeastern Minnesota, otherwise, and also into northeastern Ohio, back to about Cleveland or so. Cleveland down to Youngstown, looks like some 1 to 4 inch snows in that area. Again, that's all lake effect, so there will be some variability in the mix. So as far as our weather goes, the next 5 days, folks, it's really about 2 weak cold fronts and just some scattered ups and downs in temperatures. There's not really a whole lot happening here. So we have clouds, some sprinkles and snow showers scattered around today. For most of you, you probably won't see much of anything as temperatures head up into the 40s. Quick shot of cold air comes in for tonight and tomorrow, and then we have another front that moves through on Friday. Same thing, maybe some sprinkles or a snow shower or two as temperatures get back up into the 40s. Thursday's highs will be upper 30s and low 40s for most of us. Then a bit of a cold shot for Saturday. Many areas on Saturday not out of the 30s. And then this high goes out to the east, and we start a south-southwest flow. Warm, moist air comes up the eastern seaboard. I think Sunday will look good. Saturday and Sunday look like 2 good days, although we will start to see some showers fire up, rain showers in western PA, Ohio, and Michigan, and then down in the Carolinas as well as we move into Sunday night and Monday, and that shower activity begins to spread into the mid-Atlantic and Northeast. And then we have low pressure that's going to be coming out of roughly Oklahoma, Arkansas, and start to rev up a little bit as it heads towards the Great Lakes. This might be a system that produces some snow for the areas in and around Illinois, Indiana, northward, up toward the lakes and beyond. And we'll see. It's still early in the game here, but for the east, by the time this system gets here on Tuesday, it is going to be a cold front, and we're going to see some showers. Look for temperatures to start bouncing over the weekend, not out of the 30s on Saturday, 40s on Sunday, and I think we'll be in the 50s Monday and Tuesday until this cold front moves on through. So enjoy the quiet times. At least we have no major storms on the horizon for the next 5 days. Be sure to check out the latest website posts on meteorologistjoecioffi.com and nycweathernow.com. Also, make sure you've downloaded my free weather app on Google Play or on the App Store, the Meteorologist Joe Cioffi app. And on Google Play, you can get Angry Ben's weather app, the Angry Weatherman. And of course, for more extensive weather coverage, just about 24/7, although I do sleep sometimes, you can subscribe to my weather platform on Patreon, and that's patreon.com/meteorologist Joe Cioffi. There are links on the app to Patreon as well as on my website, and occasionally pop a couple up on Facebook. Have a great day, everybody.